So I'm sure that some of you have heard that Android Auto is coming to the 911 for model year 2022, but it is a lot more than just that. So today we're going to go over what are some of the changes we're going to find for next year's 911. Let's go ahead and get into it. So let's go and start off by talking about the on-sale dates for all these 992s. I thought it would be fitting to sit next to this Aero Kit 911 as this is the first year for the GT3. So this is quite the big year. First GT3 we've had since 2018 or 2019 if you're talking GT3 RS. So the on-sale dates are going to be August 20th for all models with the exception of the GT3. GT3 is coming kind of mid-September as of right now. So we should start seeing those hit kind of early fall. Now on to some of the updates. I usually talk about the pricing structure first. So all the 911s are getting an increase in price by just about $2,000 with the exception of the turbo models. Those are getting a price increase of about $3,500. So they're going up. Usually things don't go down. So the pricing has increased for all the 911s. Now, a big color that was released with the 992 GT3 is Shark Blue. So now that's going to be available for all of the 911s, including the turbos, all of the Carreras, and they're going to be discontinuing Night Blue Metallic. So the last you'll be able to get that is going to be sometime in November of this year. So if you want that color, hop on it because that color is going to be no longer. And then we're going to get quite the expansion of the custom colors. So if you have any questions about some of the custom colors, please leave them down in the comments below. I'll answer maybe some questions about custom colors because I'm not going to put the full list up here. Some of it's still a little bit up in the air. So the exteriors for the 992 is pretty much going to look exactly the same. So you're not going to see a bunch of changes for the exterior. Now the interior and the PCM is where we're getting major updates. So there's going to be a new user interface. It's going to look a lot like the Taycan that we currently have. But instead of having kind of blue bits, it's going to have more red bits as part of that PCM interface. So it's just going to be a lot more simplified with that same kind of home screen. We're going to have Apple Music and Apple Podcasts be directly integrated into the PCM, very similar to what we have now in the Taycan. And of course, we're having the Apple CarPlay and wired Android Auto. Now that's going to come standard with 3 years. It's going to be like a subscription service, but you can upgrade it for $360 to have unlimited. So you'll be able to have that for the remainder of the vehicle. You can also do now function on demand, which we're doing with Taycan right now. You'll be able to do function on demand. So let's say that your 992 comes with wired Android Auto and CarPlay as wireless, but it's only that 3 years. You'll be able to do the function on demand and purchase it later, so you'll have that unlimited subscription for those services. So that's super cool. Now, on the center console before, we had just the standard USB 3.0 ports. Now we're going to USB-C. That's kind of what the industry standard is starting to do. We're kind of moving over to that. Taycan has it, our Macan has it. Now that's coming here to the 992. The updated RAM inside the PCM just for quicker starting speeds. So that's something we're going to have. Also going to have a dedicated HomeLink shortcut kind of on the right-hand side of the PCM. So as soon as you have saved that HomeLink location, you'll be able to just press it. So you don't have to go and search through the functions. It's just a lot easier. Now, the Porsche Connect is changing pretty significantly. So it's going to be included for 10 years, which is amazing that Porsche is doing it for 10 years. It's going to include breakdown call, smart service, which I've talked about in some of my Taycan videos. So if any items are starting to come up and maybe going to need service here pretty soon, car is going to smart recognize that those services are due, like brake fluid and items like that. We're also going to have online software updates for 10 years. So that's huge. So thank you to Porsche for doing that. And then we got the Porsche Connect package is included for 3 years. So that's going to include navigation with real-time traffic. We've got the point of interest search. So if you want to find like local restaurants, that'll all be included for 3 years. Voice pilot with natural language and Hey Porsche. So you can just say Hey Porsche, and then you can ask, take me to the nearest Cheesecake Factory. I don't know why I'm thinking about Cheesecake Factory. It's an awesome place. It's got quite the menu. So you can do that. This will be all for 3 years. Just some other small things. I'm not going to go over every single item here. Something else that's notable is the remote features, including car control, lock, unlock now, horn and indicator, speed alarm, and a valet alarm. So if somebody goes over a specific speed and now it will notify you on your phone that the valet is taking your car a little bit too quickly. And then we've got some optional equipment changes. So something that I think is super cool is going to be the new optional remote park assist, lane change assist, and 3D surround view, which is going to include quite a few features. It's going to include remote control parking, which is going to allow you to be able to park your car via your smartphone. So your car will automatically detect that there is a spot either parallel or perpendicular. You'll be able to get out of the car, and then you'll be able to move your car via your cell phone. And then as soon as you put it into its spot, the car will automatically lock. This kind of goes hand in hand with something that's also called Garage Pilot. So you'll be able to get out of your garage. Let's say it's a really tight spot. You'll be able to get out of your car, close the door, move your car via your cell phone, pull it into the garage, and lock the car, and do the same thing when you get back out to your 911. So that's some pretty high-tech stuff that's going to be coming to the 992, along with active parking support. So you can still be in your 992, and the steering wheel will all start to move, and the car will automatically park itself. So this is some pretty big stuff that's coming for model year 2022 that we don't currently have for either the 2020 or 2021. Kind of going back to that CarPlay and wired Android Auto, it's going to be unlimited, and that's standard for the GT3. All the other models are going to have to either add that option for the $360, or you can do function on demand a little bit later on. Now, a new standalone option is we have the roof transport system, which is now compatible without having to have a sunroof on the coupe models. So that's a great add. We've got some exclusive options. So Porsche is calling it a bespoke logo on the center console. So you can upload a custom logo and have it engraved into the center console of your 992, which is a really nice personal touch. You can do the vehicle keys in leather, including one pouch in leather. We've seen some of that in some of our other models. Owner's manual wallet in leather. We've got these vehicle keys painted, including one key pouch in leather. Kind of go into the wheels. So now we can get the RS Spider wheels, which we've seen since the introduction of the 992. Now we can get those in satin black. There's a new option, exterior package painted in exterior color for the Carrera and the Targa models. Also have the new option, exterior package painted in high gloss black for the Carrera S and 4S models. Then we have the Sports Chrono Clock. You can also do the Porsche design clock. So we can do that now for the Taycan as well. That's also coming to the 992. It's kind of that PCM is very Taycan-esque, so to speak. And then we have some new exclusive manufacturer two-tone leather combinations. So we have the upper colors in black, slate gray, graphite blue, and Bordeaux red. And you can combine those with some lower colors, which would be black, slate gray, chalk, which is very popular, Iceland green, graphite blue. That used to be a color you could get on the 911, but it was only a 2-year run, 17 and 18. Now that's an interior color. Mojave beige, Bordeaux red. So those are all the two-tone from exclusive manufacturer that you can now do. And we also have the preparation for wire dash cam. So you can put a dash cam that'll be from the factory, which is pretty cool. That's not set in stone, but that could be from any time on from December 2021. Then we also have the 2021 staggered fitment Turbo S carbon fiber composite wheels. So that's a pretty major one as well. And that's pretty much the extent of everything that's going to be coming to the 992 for model year 2022. There's some pretty great features that we just spoke about. A lot of it has to do with the PCM. Again, the exterior is all going to be the same. It's kind of more of the meat and potatoes, what you're going to be using mostly here with the PCM. If you guys have any questions, please leave them down in the comments below. As always, I really appreciate all your guys' support. If you could please hit the like and subscribe button, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.
This arrow kit looks sick, man.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't it?